if I told you that a few simple changes like adding the right lighting, removing some things, changing out the decor could be the difference between a house that stays on the market for a long time versus maybe a few weeks? In this video, I'm taking you behind the scenes of one of the houses that I staged with some before and after pictures to show you what it takes to stage a house. And the best part, some of these transformations cost less than you think. So let's dive into this episode. Hey there, home sellers. Welcome back. My name is Kasha, and in today's episode, I'm sharing with you some before and after pictures of a house that I staged, and a lot of it had to do with some clutter, which we know, we live with that. That's just the way our houses are, right? Because that's how we live in it. But when it comes time to selling your home, we're going to take care of that clutter. We're going to change a few things. And I want to show you some of these pictures because I hope this gives you some inspiration and maybe some move on, get going, get your house ready to sell, because it can be something as simple as just removing things, changing out bedding, and you would be amazed by just the few things that you can do to help you sell your home as well. So let's get into these pictures with the before and afters. I'm going to show you them in this slideshow. All right, so let me start off with the living room of this house. So this is what it looked like before. It was kind of dark. There's a lot of things just around here by the fireplace. Just things, a lot of things that just took up space. Okay. And again, if you've listened to any of my episodes before, I said basically anything that's small that fits in your hand is just clutter and just needs to be packed away. So just do that right now. So let me just show you, just by thinning out a couple of things up here and cleaning this up a little bit. This is the living room that we staged and showed off at the house. So we basically found some more neutral colored pillows here, cleaned up the laundry that was here. We didn't really move anything. We kind of took off everything off of this little table, but notice how everything is just clean and just inviting and ready to show off and share with your family in this space. Okay, so this is something that you can easily do in a living room. An L shape is a great way to show off the living room, right, and set the furniture up that way. The coffee table doesn't have to be your traditional coffee table. Like here, this is a chest, okay? It can be something like this. It doesn't have to be a simple, like, glass one or anything like that. But something simple, clean up the space here, and you have a great looking living room. So moving on to the kitchen. Now I know the kitchen is the heart of the home. I really do. So there's a lot of things going on here. There's a lot of things going on the countertop. And because there's so much stuff, you really can't see what's going on in here, okay? You can't tell that it's a big kitchen. And it really is there's a lot of counter space, but because it's all cluttered with a lot of things, that's where I recommend it. I'm like, look, just clear off the counters, make this an inviting space here with the eat-in kitchen area, and we're just going to show off the kitchen, okay? So this is what we looked up afterwards. Yeah, look at that. So clean, a nice little potted plant, something simple. It doesn't have to be extravagant, right? Notice how there's no setting of the table. That's not necessary. And look at all this counter space here and this big open kitchen. Now, this home was basically like a starter home, if you want to think of it that way. It was a ranch, one level. So it's not going to be in the $500,000 range, okay? But this is just simple things that you can do. There's a nice chandelier right here. Yes, there's one single light. There's no recessed lights. But again, this is not a high-end home. And this is what it takes to make it look, just stand out. It doesn't have to be, fancy, cabinets, okay? I don't think there are any cabinet pulls. Maybe there are, if that's something that you want to do to kind of update it and a little, zhuzh it up or whatever. But really, it's just nice and clean and inviting. And this is what you want your kitchen to look like, okay? Moving on to the primary bedroom. So this is just your typical, normal bed, just stuff again, right? You're living in it, okay? And so Here I would recommend it just lightening up the bedding basically and changing that out. What I also recommended was taking down this curtain because number one, it's too short. I would either just remove it or have a really long one, two of them, and open up as far as possible. You know, I've been all about opening up windows as much as possible, bring in the light as much as you can. And then just clear off this little table here. They use it as a makeup area. This is the primary bedroom. So 2 nightstands. If you have 2, lamps here, you can do that and just kind of clean this up, take down this lighting here, just to make it more show off as the primary bedroom. And this is what it looks like after. So this little table was cleaned up. Now they didn't take down the curtain. I would have, but you know what? That's perfectly fine. But we just added just a nice, piece of artwork over the bed. The bedding was changed to a lighter colored. We made the pillows, cleaned up everything off the nightstand here, and it's perfectly fine. Notice how there's not a lot of stuff in the bedroom. It is not like every nook and cranny doesn't have to have stuff in it. It's okay if it doesn't, all right? This couple didn't have a lot anyway, so they don't have it crammed full of things in their primary bedroom. And this is perfectly fine. Just add a little color. I would have added maybe a little throw pillow here, maybe some green in here, but it's not necessary. This is perfectly fine as a primary bedroom to show off the space that, yes, this is a queen size bed, but you could easily fit a king size bed if you had one, and that's perfectly fine, okay? You show it off as a queen, nice and clean, make the bed, make it nice and bright in there, and show off the space. The primary bathroom, this one I know, even in mine, there's, all sorts of stuff on top of the counters. This one is the easiest thing that you can do to help you stage. Basically, you're going to clear the clutter. You're going to take out all this stuff, all this makeup, all these lotions, all of this kind of stuff here. This mirror, there's towels that are hanging, this wire and things like that. There shouldn't be, any little, accessories and stuff like that. Clear this off, make this nice and inviting. And the primary bathroom, after we got done with it, this is what it ended up looking like, right? So we have a hand towel here, we have some soap, we have a little, plant here in the middle, more towels, but basically you kind of cleared up off the space. These towels were taken down basically because otherwise it just kind of cluttered up and you can't really see in the shower. And you want to make sure the shower is clean, okay? Those doors are cleaned because I know that water stains can make it all foggy and everything like that. So with this primary bathroom, you definitely want to take the time to clear the space, show them how many, you do have 2 sinks in here. It is a large bathroom. This is a great space for a married couple, or, just to share the space here because there's plenty of room. But when you have it looking like this, now there's there's a tub in the back that you can see. So show off the space, clean it up, and make it warm and inviting, okay? And finally, I didn't have a before of the dining room, but basically there was just a lot of things here in the dining room. They had this nice big table in here, and they had this credenza. There's a lot of stuff just kind of hanging up here. So we cleared everything off. We added a piece of artwork in the dining room. Cleared off the space, showed off. Again, I'm not setting the dining room table here because that's just that's not how you live, right? Just stage it simple. This one's just a little terrarium type of thing. It could be a candle, it could be a plant, it can be, a big decorative bowl in the middle. Something simple. You don't have to go overboard with the dining room. Just show off. Yes, you can fit 6 people in here. You could probably fit a longer table in here, okay? And that's kind of what you want to show off the spaces. How much you can, minimum, there's 6 you can fit in here. You could probably fit 8 to 10 if you really have a bigger table. But again, this is a starter home. It wasn't that big anyway, but this is a great space to have family and friends over or having a party or whatever it may be. You have plenty of space in this dining room, okay? So that's why I wanted to show off these before and after pictures to inspire you, to give you a couple ideas on how simple it can be to stage your home to sell. Now, I do want to go through, if this is something that you're interested in and trying to help, and you're like, Kasha, well, I still need some more help. I'm not sure about the room layouts. I do have a live webinar that I am hosting August 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to teach you all about room layout rules, accessories that help sell a house. We're going to talk about staging for photos, because that's going to look different than how you're going to live in it, right? And a chance for you to ask questions. This is a great opportunity to do this. And basically, I'm doing this for a deeply discounted rate. The founding members of this group that are going to be part of this webinar are going to be helping me turn this into a course for future home sellers to help them with room layouts and decor basics. Because a lot of you have been saying that, you know what, I get the whole idea of decluttering, but after that, what do I need to do? Okay, sometimes we need to shuffle some, furniture around. Sometimes we need to think about accessories. What does it take to make it look more appealing as a home for buyers? And this is your chance to do that. So if you join to sign up for this live webinar, you will also get a home staging timeline for free as part of you being a founding member, to help you get ready, set a timeline, set a plan in motion, so that you know the steps that it takes to get you from cluttered chaos maybe to a staged home, so that you're ready to go and you can sell your house. So again, this is Thursday, August 28th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I will leave the link in the show notes so that you can sign up for this webinar, and that way you can get your chance to ask your questions. Maybe there's other things that I haven't covered that it's burning in your mind that you really want to know. So I hope you join me. I would love to see you on the inside. But I hope these before and after pictures have given you a great inspiration to show you exactly what you need to do to stage your home, okay? I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.